Jon Moxley tried to suffocate Bryan Danielson, and Swerve and Hangman solidified their spot as the best feud of the modern era. I said what I said. This is Wrestling with the Homies, and today we are talking all out.
All out.
All out. Then you got top 40 with the top back. What's the deal? It's your boy Qwan. If you don't say that down, you ain't saying it right. And y'all know who I got with me. My BFF, the coolest man in the world, Jay Cooley. Cooley.
The coolest with 3 O's. You dig?
What's the deal, my boy? It's been a very violent week.
Very violent week that I love, that brought me back to the late 90s. I love it.
Oh, here we go. Cooley, man, we got to talk about it, dog. Why you always want to go back in the day? You always want to go back.
Those were the best days. You see, the thing about the old days. They the
old days. Bro, sometimes I got to ask myself, was the old days really all that? Or is that just me putting too much on a goddamn memory? Because sometimes I say stuff like, yo, this Jay-Z is never going to have an album that tops the Blueprint. But I only say that because I remember being on the school bus, going to school, listening to the Blueprint. I remember how I felt that summer when I had the Blueprint in my tape deck. And it's like, he got albums that's probably rivaling that or even better than that, post that. But because I got that memory of the Blueprint, I'm always going to hold that so high. At some point, we got to get out of these old days, dog.
But do we? I don't know.
I mean, low key, when you really listen to it, the Black Album might be better than the Blueprint.
Honestly. Good for you, Qwan. Good
honestly,
for you,
he
bro.
Said the Black Album might be better.
You feel me?
Good for you, man.
Hey.
Finally.
Hey, Qwan would know, man. He's his biggest, Jay-Z fan, so he would know.
The biggest. Hey, matter of fact, this might sound crazy. Hey, American Gangster might be right there neck and neck with the Blueprint.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I don't know about that one.
I mean, I like that song. I like that album, but that's a concept album. Let's
it is.
But it's really good though. It is really good.
It's incredible. It's incredible. And for the people at home, you might hear a voice, but you don't see a face. That's our boy E Almighty. Again, he is the producer of the show. He is like Jesus. He comes in and splits Nazareth. Wait, what is Nazareth even? Like, is that something that they split?
Okay.
I don't even know why I said that.
Let's keep it going. Let's move on. We're not gonna do that.
He said we not doing that. We ain't doing that. Man.
That's good to see. Not
was it, bro? I don't know, dog. I don't know, man. Look,
quite a fool.
Bishmi Allah Rahman. I'm just playing. But yeah, man, it was a very violent week, man. Like, wrestling aside, because we also saw Swerve Strickland and Hangman try to unalive each other. But that aside, before we came live, dog, Kendrick Lamar got announced for the Super Bowl, bro. We about to see millions of people around the world sing a song that is calling Drake the P word. Violence. Where's the love, bro?
This might be better than SpongeBob's Bubble Bowl, and that's hard to top. But this might top it. An international pop-out show is crazy.
Damn, because that's really what it's gonna be. This is the international pop-out. I feel bad for Drake at this point, bro. It's like, Kendrick Lamar won the Royal Rumble, and now Kendrick Lamar is about to headline WrestleMania, bro.
Dang, Drake, you gotta change the gimmick, man. You gotta change the gimmick.
Hey,
and get a new
what
theme.
You say in the group chat, bro? You said Drake got to go to TNA and
he got to go to TNA and rebuild, man. Get on your Max Dupree and
Right, he got to get on his what's his name, Christian. Just go to TNA, change your name to Christian Cage, and try to get it rocking over there, Drake. Because it's ugly at the top, man. Kendrick Lamar is about to headline WrestleMania on that ass. Violence.
I thought it was over with, bro. I thought Kendrick was done. I thought he was done, bro.
Literally, hey. Right, like, yo, bro, Drake gonna have to perform at the CFL. Whatever the CFL has as a Super Bowl, Drake gonna have to do that.
So is
arena football, bro? Something.
Is Drake ever going to perform out here again? You think? Like, how?
Of course, man. So here's the thing, man. We joking, but realistically, Drake gonna be fine. He's still the biggest pop star in the world. Like, he's already the #1 streamed artist on Spotify and Apple Music and stuff. Again, he lost that spot for like a month and a half, but it's back. He got it back. So we know like Drake's career is not over. But in terms of this beef, in terms of Dot versus Drake,
yeah, just the streets.
You know what it is? He vulnerable, bro. Drake is vulnerable right now, and it's tough to watch, man. Because I don't hate Drake, but I don't love him either. But I still don't want to see him have a downfall like this.
Hey, man,
Kendrick is on that ass,
and his partner
violence,
doing
bro.
All-star. He doing an all-star feature lineup with all his ops. I don't know what J. Cole got going on, bro, but.
Yeah, J. Cole jumped on the A$AP Rocky joint and just like, while A$AP was throwing shots at Drake, like, what's going on? Where's the love? Drake and Kendrick Lamar, dog. Where is the love? Swerve and Hangman trying to kill each other on pay-per-view. Where is the love? Father, Father, help us. Build guidance from above. People got me questioning. Where is the love?
Shout out to Black
Where's the love? Like, it's too much violence going on out here, bro.
Yeah.
But Cooley, dog, before we get into All Out, I want to say All In so bad, but it's All Out. Before we get into All Out, can we just speak towards the violence we saw in that main event? A lot of people are upset about it, bro. A lot of people are saying this is way too much for pro wrestling. But how do you feel? Because I don't mind it.
Listen,
I kind of like the hardcore shit.
I come from the era of, WWE, WCW, ECW. This main event was basically ECW-like style, and I loved it, man. And I did realize the little airbag thing that they did with Bryan Danielson. Terry Funk and Ric Flair.
Okay.
Terry Funk and Ric Flair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what that was about. That's the thing. AEW always does these little callbacks to the old school, these callbacks to the indies, these callbacks to the Japan, the Puro movement. And I love it. I love it as a hardcore wrestling fan. But at the same time, it goes back to what we were saying last episode. It's not that accessible. So when you do stuff like that, you kind of lose a little bit of people. You lose them because they don't get the references. You got to spoon feed us that.
Clash of the Champions. Like, come on, man.
You're right. Like, you wasn't watching that.
1986?
I wasn't born.
1986. And I think Terry Funk got fired. He got fired because of that too, and he had to apologize. It was crazy.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, he tried to suffocate somebody with a bag. That was that was kind of nuts, bro. It was very violent. But incredible show. So let's just get into it. Can I get my hashtag Talk Some Raw out the way? Let me pull up my notes. So let's hashtag Talk Some Raw with AEW All Out. All Out. The show opened with Daniel Garcia and MJF, and wait a goddamn minute. Shouldn't MJF be in a wheelchair or something? AEW dropped that Tiger Driver stuff quicker than Kendrick Lamar fans dropped Drake's imaginary daughter. MJF split Garcia's head open, but Garcia got the last laugh. Next up was the BCC, and they took on the Young Bucks and them weak-ass Reeboks. Shout out to the Bucks, but I would never wear a pair of them Reeboks, bro. I would rather wear a pair of P. Miller sneakers before I put them shits on. I'd rock a pair of Fat Farms before letting a pair of them super kick party-ass shoes touch these toes. Osprey and Pac was next, and somebody check on Dave Meltzer. I know that man had candles and Jergens ready for this one. Osprey is so good that it's a meme at this point. It's truly ridiculous. Osprey is like that silent song from Pootie Tang. You don't even need to hear words to know that it's going platinum. Osprey won in a match of the year candidate. My two thick queens got hardcore, and the human CM Punk chant, Big Scapegoat, lost his title match because duh. He had as much of a chance winning that match as we do getting a Pusha T album with no cocaine references. Moxley turned on Danielson and tried to suffocate him with a Rite Aid bag. This show is absolutely insane. And then finally, we had Swerve and Hangman 4. Between this, Daniel Garcia, Chris Statlander, and Mark Briscoe, this show had more blood than Tekashi 6ix9ine's Gummo video. This match had everything from staples, broken tables, bricks, a needle. They left that ring looking like Whitney Houston's hotel room. No packs for Tony Khan this week. Tony, you did it again, my brother. I don't know what type of Adderall y'all on down there in Jacksonville, but this pay-per-view streak that AEW on is absolutely insane. And I see E cracking up right now. He cannot believe that I'm saying these things.
We ain't doing my queen like that, man. Nah. You wildin', man.
Like I said, Talk Some Raw is just turning into me trying to get canceled every single week.
Whew. I'm gonna pretend like you didn't say that, brother. I'm gonna pretend like you ain't say that.
I know E can't believe it, bro. I need to hear E. I know you cannot believe I just said what I said, bro.
Listen, man.
I'm just trying to wait till the segment is over, man. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
No packs for Tony, bro. No packs for Tony. AEW is 2 for 2 right now with these pay-per-views, man. All out, topped all in to me.
For sure, by far. And that just lets you know that Chris Jericho has no business being on a PPV, of this nature. Why is he still wrestling? Because every match topped his badly,
right.
even the women.
Right.
And did you mention Mercedes' match?
So I left that match out of the Talk Some Raw segment because I only wanted to touch on the things that we cared about.
Yeah. CE blows. I seen that sign in the crowd and I was cracking up, bro.
Right. Yo, at some point we gotta have that conversation about Mercedes, dog. And now look, I know how Sasha Banks fans are, the Mercedes fans, so I don't want no smoke with y'all. Beautiful woman, one of the most beautiful in the world, probably top 5 wrestler of all time as far as the women go. So let me just put that out there right there. But right now, dog, this AEW run is not good. Mercedes is quickly becoming the worst part of AEW shows. Yeah. And it's not even like outside of Chris Jericho, because nobody's going to top Chris Jericho as far as being ass. But Mercedes Moné, this run is not good. It's not.
I'm not interested in it. Oh, she need to give that title back to Willow. That's what she needs to do. Bro, can I speak on Willow versus
Yes,
Chris?
please do. Please do. Please do. Because that was the best hardcore women's match that I've seen in a long time.
I haven't seen a women's match like that in so long. Hunter, you have women wrestlers that can do that. Y'all gotta shake it up, man. We gotta shake it up when Netflix come around. I'm sorry.
Okay, but the thing is, shout out to the women. I love the women. I love the women. Willow, beautiful. Chris Statlander, caked up.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm wilding today. But do we really want to see women getting thrown on like thumbtacks and getting hit with light tubes? That's kind of a lot for the women. That's a lot.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Why is it a lot? Why?
Because,
they can
like,
get gritty. They can get gritty just like the men. They can get gritty just like the men.
No, so for AEW, that's incredible. That's great. But for WWE, it's like, come on, man. We know that WWE's not going to have Rhea Ripley out there getting thrown on thumbtacks. Maybe if it was 2001, but like them days is over. Days
man,
is
they don't even let people, power bomb Rhea in WWE, so I get it. I guess they want to stick to the script. So,
and
whatever.
That shit dangerous, bro. Getting hit in the head with a light tube, that's dangerous as hell, bro. Like, damn.
It's fire though. But
you a sick man for liking it.
I am. I'm a sick guy.
Shorty did the splits in thumbtacks, bro. She had thumbtacks in her. They was in there.
Yeah, them things was in her skin for sure.
They was in more places than the skin.
Will Ospreay.
All right, so let's talk about it, bro.
Bro, we got to talk about it.
When was the last time we've seen a run like Will Ospreay's? Because right now, every single match that Will Ospreay has is like 5 stars.
I might have to go buy some jerseys you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Pause.
Bro, have we ever seen... Because I know E was about to say something. E, do you think we've ever seen a run as good as Will Ospreay's right now in terms of just match quality? Like, when's the last time we saw something like this? Ricky Steamboat, bro?
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. I think my real thought is interesting because wrestling has gone, like WWE has gone away from that, right?
They have.
Considerably, right? So then AEW leaned into that, and then Will Ospreay is the top of that. So it's almost like we really have never seen it because nobody's even really tried.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like nobody's really tried to be this consistent at like really good matches since maybe Bret Hart, but he was in WWE, so we didn't see him that often because he didn't really have too many people to go against that way. Like really the only people he could go against were the Ricky Steamboats and Shawn Michaels, and then everybody else was just cakewalk.
Right. Facts. So for me, like, the nerd in me says that Kenny Omega's New Japan run, when he was called the best bout machine, that was his nickname. That was a run that's up there with the Will Ospreay run that he's having right now, and maybe Bryan Danielson when he started getting hot in WWE with the Yes Movement. And he had the Team Hell No thing, and him and the Shield was just going out there every week and just putting on some of the best 3-man tag matches we've ever seen. That was an incredible run. Seth Rollins had a crazy run. The year when Seth Rollins was not winning no matches at all. Remember that? Was that 2022?
Before the injuries, man.
Right. He was losing every match, but every single match he had was incredible. The matches with Cody was incredible. He had that Hell in a Cell match that was crazy. That was a great run. But nothing is coming close to this Will Ospreay run, bro.
Well,
every single match.
Bro. I'm glad he didn't go to WWE.
Because he wouldn't have been able to do this in WWE, right?
At all.
Like, WWE
at
not
all.
letting you do all that.
He would have been in LWO probably. He would have been in LWO, bro.
He would have been
just walking around.
In BWO, British World Order or some bullshit.
Bro.
They would have gave him a Conor McGregor gimmick. He would have been wearing suits, and it just would have been weird, man. Like I'm glad he went to AEW to turn up for sure.
But can we speak about? Is Ospreay and Ricochet next?
Yes. Oh my God, that match is. Do you understand? That match is gonna break the internet.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna break the internet. Though.
They should never give Ricochet a mic ever again. Ever again, bro.
So Ricochet is by far the worst wrestler when it comes to speaking on that mic, right?
Stinks, bro. He said the same thing like 10 times. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Just leave. Just leave the frame.
Never give Ricochet a mic, please.
Was it as bad as your promo last week?
My promo was better than Ricochet's.
Anything is. Wait. So like, wait. Let's talk about it, bro. Cooley's promo was not that bad. Like when I watched it back, Cooley had a cool promo, bro. Now mine, hey, shit. My promo was terrible.
He said, "Big
come on, cuz." Hey, I'm dropping the Hulk Hogan gimmick. My next pro wrestling gimmick is a black redneck. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna be a black redneck.
I'm
gonna be like, "Hey there, partner." I'm gonna do the whole show with a redneck accent. Like, let's hashtag talk some Raw. In our main event, that Negro Swerve Strickland wrestled a good white man, Hangman Page, and I can tell you what, he lost the dang old match. That's gonna be my new gimmick.
Somewhere,
right? It's 1000% a black redneck out there with a wrestling podcast. But if not,
facts.
I'll be that. I can play the gimmick. Know what I'm saying?
He said a black redneck, man.
A black neck? What would a black redneck be, bro? Uncle Ruckus?
I don't know. Samuel Jackson and Django?
He said, "No, Calvin." That was an insane. That was an insane movie, man. But let's get to that main event, dog. Swerve and Hangman. At one point, Hangman stabbed Swerve in the face with a needle and pierced his cheek. Are we doing way too goddamn much, bro? Are we?
From the outside looking in, yes. This man gave him AIDS and then hit him with a chair shot. That's crazy as hell.
Right, like you poking him with a needle. He grabbed a meth needle from a bag and stabbed him. That was a lot, dog. But I wasn't mad at it. It was entertaining to me. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. The overly hardcore stuff, the ECW, CZW, XPW style stuff, all of it ain't for me, but I don't hate it the same way a lot of y'all do. Because it's like, yo, I wouldn't go out there and get hit with a weed whacker and stabbed in the face with a needle because I'm smart. Like, that's just something that I'm not into. But if you want to do that, I'm not going to tell you not to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my cheek getting stabbed. Pause. It ain't me getting hit in the back with a brick. Like, hey, that's you, so do your thing. So I wasn't mad at it. I thought that the match was incredible, and all of that played into it.
Yeah, the match was definitely incredible. Man, I don't know. This is a great rivalry. I don't know who's topping this right now. But
it is the best rivalry of the modern era. Let's just be honest.
Bro, it's insane.
Because what even comes close, bro? Roman and Sammy, that was fun. But the payoff to Roman and Sammy was Sammy winning tag team titles against the Usos. So that wasn't really a real payoff.
Yeah,
so get that out of here. That's getting kicked out the whip. We had Seth versus Cody. That was good. That was great. They had 3 matches that were incredible, but that ain't topping Hangman and Swerve. So that's getting kicked out the whip. Punk and MJF was cool. You know, they had the road match at some AEW pay-per-view a couple years ago. That was great, but that's getting kicked out the whip. And then Cody versus Roman, that's the only thing that really, really comes close to it. But realistically, they've only had 2 matches. And the 2 matches were great, but are they topping Hangman and Swerve?
In-ring,
Not
no.
really.
Story, yes. So it's the difference, you know.
Wait. You think the story of Cody and Roman is a better story than Hangman and Swerve?
From a business standpoint, yes, indeed, yes, I do, because that's what's bringing in the money. So,
okay.
We that's how we got the final boss, and we had the whole bloodline versus, it's a beautiful story.
But the money is bringing in don't speak toward the quality of it. Because obviously, if we talking box office, then every feud I named that had Roman in it is a bigger box office than Hangman and Swerve. But if we just talking the quality of the feud, bro, that man burned Swerve's crib down like rosewood. He pulled up on his crib with a rocking chair and set that shit on fire. On fire.
One of the best pictures this year.
Cody and Roman ain't topping that. Come on, dog. What we talking about?
He tried to stab him with a burnt piece of wood from the house he burned down too.
Crazy.
Like that was some Micah Myers type stuff going on. I'm like, what's going on?
Right. And a power bomb on a brick.
Yeah.
A brick. Like a real brick. It was, these dudes are crazy. Staples to the chest. Yo, ain't nothing topping this, man. Top five feud of the modern era. It might be the best feud we've seen in the last 10 years, honestly. And this was one of the best pay-per-views that we've seen just in AEW history, which is weird to say because AEW's history is only 5 or 6 years deep. So that's like saying a baby's first steps is the furthest they ever walked in history. It's like, okay, that was his first steps. But at least so far.
We might have to do a list, man.
Oh, absolutely.
The best feuds in modern era, for sure. Right. Top 5, top 10.
I think Hangman and Swerve is going to be. Damn, I don't know if it can go anywhere
because it's not belt related, right? It's very interesting the way they're doing this. Like this is very just vengeful. I don't like you personally type feud. So where does it go besides one of them, being out of AEW or dying?
Bro, and that's the thing. At this point, it's like. One of these dudes gonna have to bring the blicky to the next pay-per-view and just let that thing ring off. Because outside of that, it's like, what else do? We've had bricks, we had a needle, we had tables, we've had fire, staples.
Bar
what
wire.
else is left? They gonna bring out a weed whacker next?
So they clearly, I look at it as that they wrote Swerve off TV for a bit. Did you
possibly
see that?
Possibly, yeah. Because like that chair shot to the head. And that had to be a gimmick chair. That had to be a gimmick chair. I'm sure they're not gonna just go out there with a real steel chair and just have him get hit in the head like that. That's too dangerous.
Yeah, that was nuts, bro. That
insane. So and it was loud as hell. I'm like, shit.
It reminded me of when was it Jeff Hardy hit Brock in a chair?
Oh yeah, that was bro. Jeff was trying to destroy Brock. Because apparently Brock was stiff with everybody. He was like, he almost paralyzed Spike Dudley. Like, he was doing a lot. So it was like, yo, I'm about to knock you the hell out.
Yeah.
Smacked him with that chair. But yeah, it seemed like they wrote Swerve off. And I wouldn't be surprised because Swerve just re-upped for 5 years. He got a big-ass contract. So I'm sure along with that contract comes some time off. And he deserves it. He had an incredible world title run. So let that boy be off TV for 2 or 3 months and go enjoy that money. You know what I'm saying? Go spend that money.
You know what I do want to see though? I'm guessing, Hangman gonna still be around. But Kenny Omega, I would love for him to come back.
We need that. We just need Kenny Omega to be healthy, bro. We just need him to be healthy because Hangman and Omega had an incredible feud in early TNA, and I'm down to run that back. But it's like, can Kenny Omega wrestle right now? He got that whole diverticulitis thing going.
I haven't heard any updates or nothing. He just been off the grid.
Hey, he be on Twitch playing video games. He be playing Wukong like me.
Sheesh. I still haven't played that game yet.
Play it, dog. You over here playing Spider-Man. You over here playing Spider-Man. Hey, it was fire though, right? I told you it'd get better. I told you it'd get better. It was cool. Yeah. Hey, bro. T-Pain out here playing Wukong now. T-Pain. Teddy Pendergrass Payne. He out here playing Wukong on Twitch. I'm telling you, we got to get that Twitch money, bro. We got to get that Twitch.
I have to get into
I'm going to get on Twitch and play Wukong and talk about wrestling while playing Wukong. How about that? That sound like a thing? Can we do that?
I'm going to just do Fortnite since it's free.
I've never played Fortnite.
Me either. My little brother keeps saying, you need to play it. But I'm like, what is it about? It looks kind of dumb. Like, I don't get it.
It's just, it's just too much money, bro. Like, Fortnite, it's a free game, mind you. It's free. You can go download it right now for free. But once you download it, you got to pick out avatars and you got to buy skins and different outfits and you got to buy this and that. By the time you've actually done playing,
bro.
By the time you
purchases, it's the lifeblood of video content.
Right, and it's smart. Yeah. It's smart as hell, but I ain't trying to spend $500 on a video game that was free because then you just playing Jedi mind tricks on me, dog.
Yeah, that's how.
That's why
I'm cool.
Away from it.
I'm cool.
Right. But I want to hear from the people at the Crib. What did y'all think of AEW All Out? Show of the year? Pay-per-view of the year? I think so. And where do you rank Swerve and Hangman amongst the best feuds of this era? Just this era, not anything before the last 5 years. Just this modern era. Where does that feud rank? Is it number 1? Is it in that top 3? Or does it fall out of that top 5? Let us know in the comments. Big E Almighty. What did I call you? Nazareth? Nazareth? I don't know.
Bro.
We got any games today, this morning, this afternoon?
We definitely have fun and games. So today, in honor of AEW All Out, we are playing AEW Matchmaker Madness. I am going to name some AEW wrestlers, most likely the most famous ones we've been talking about. But today's thing is you need to match them in a match, right? You can choose between a cage match, no DQ, falls count anywhere, death match, Iron Man match, special guest referee match, first blood, or exploding barbed wire match. But who would be the perfect person to match them with? So, for instance, Darby Allin, what would be your what would be the perfect match for him and his opponent?
Oh, you already know, bro.
John
Moxley in a death match, exploding barbed wire match, bro. Come on now. Like, you know how much blood that match will give us? I said that pay-per-view had more blood than Takeshi 6ix9ine's Gummo video, but hey, Darby Allin versus John Moxley in an exploding barbed wire match, that would be more blood than a YG video, bro. That would just be blood everywhere. See all that blood like the Red Sea parted, like Lil Wayne said.
Diamonds on my like I'm.
That was a very good pun. Good for you, man.
It was.
I like that. I mean, more blood than the YG. I see
bars.
All right, number 1. We're gonna go with the last person we were speaking with, Kenny Omega. A healthy Kenny Omega. Where would you like? What would be an ideal match for him, and who would be his opponent?
Take that, Cooley.
So I would do Kenny Omega. I might sound a little crazy, but with Will Ospreay. I would do
That ain't crazy. That'd be incredible, bro.
Yeah, and Will Ospreay in a give me an Iron Man match. I need 60 minutes of that.
Oh my God.
I need 60 minutes of that.
Bruh, that match will break the star rating completely, dog. Jeez. Like, Dave Meltzer might die. We would have to go revive him. We would have to fly to his crib and give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation because this dude will die with his hand on his Yamin and no pants on. Like, he would go crazy over that match.
He wildin'.
Dave Meltzer and Will Ospreay is like a match made in heaven, bro. He loved that, man.
That'd be fire.
For sure. But yeah, that match would be great. For me, honestly, I got to go with the same matchup. Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. I don't know if I want to see an Iron Man match, though, because that's a little long. I'd rather give them just a straight-up, regular old classic wrestling match. Give us 30 minutes of greatness and go ahead and rate it 17 stars out of 5.
Why would I watch them in a regular match when I could just watch them in a death match? Why would I do that?
Because I ain't trying to see Kenny. Their style. Well, I mean, so Hangman Page style is that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like we just saw it with Swerve, but Kenny Omega ain't really a deathmatch type of guy. I ain't trying to see Kenny Omega out there getting hit with like thumbtacks and barbed wires. That's kind of crazy for Kenny. Kenny just want to go in there and have fun and do his little moves. And
if Kenny want that bag, he gonna do what he do.
He got the bag already. Tony Khan, Tony Khan paying that man $17 million a show. Tony Khan got that paper, bro. His pocket's long. Pause.
All right.
That wouldn't even pause worthy. I'd just be pausing shit. Blame Cam and Mace.
Next
Dame Dash grill fell out.
In public? Like in real life?
Hold on, what? On
what
camera, bro.
About? What happened?
Bro, Dame Dash was on camera screaming on 50 Cent and his grill fell out and he had no front teeth. No fronts, none.
Hold on, what?
Yes, bro. I will
No,
send
that didn't
you-
happen. That didn't happen.
I swear on my life. And
All
you know,
right,
50
let's
had
pause
a
the
field
game.
day
All
with
right,
that.
we're gonna pause the game. We gotta get into this. Hey, man, that's out of line, man. What are we doing?
Yo, and,
What are
and
we
the thing
doing?
is,
What are we doing?
no, but look, let me tell
Why
you what the biggest
you can't put
mistake.
yourself in that situation if you know your teeth come out? You can't talk. Listen,
No.
all right, listen. I'm 47. I ain't never said this in front of people, but we gonna do that now because I hold Dame Dash to a thing, and that's ridiculous. So I'm 47 years old. Okay, I make content for a living.
Mm-hmm.
It's things you know what you can do and what you can't do when you're 47, bro. Dame Dash is older than me, and he knows what he should know what he can do and what he can't do. And let me tell you something. If I know that my teeth come out, I don't do podcasts. If I know that my teeth come out, I don't do visual podcasts. I don't do them.
The whole.
Am I on camera?
Out.
I'm 47. Do you see me on camera? No. Why? Because the dudes I do podcasts with are very young, and I don't want to be the guy that looks very old. He is out of line. I'm out. I don't have nothing. The game is over. The game is over. Talk about what you want to talk about.
Yo, E, check this out, bro. It's worse than you think because what he was talking about when his teeth came out, like what he was yelling about, what he was screaming about was 50 Cent. He was trying to go in on 50 Cent. Now, you know when his goddamn teeth popped out, 50 Cent had a field day with Dame Dash, bro.
Field day.
His foot is going to be on Dame Dash's neck until the end of time now. Because your teeth popped out while you was trying to talk trash about 50. We all know 50 is the biggest villain in hip-hop history.
Troll master.
What are we doing?
I apologize to the internet community for missing that, but I didn't know that happened, and that is out of line.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's outrageous.
That's not the Dame I grew up on.
Embarrassing. Like Drake said, embarrassing. Cooley, do you ever get embarrassed that you watch wrestling?
When it's stupid, yeah.
Because I was having this conversation with somebody offline, and I'm sorry, I know we was in the middle of a game, but like since we here now,
we got one more person. We'll do that, and then we'll get to that.
Right. All right. So look, I was having a conversation with a couple partners that I got online. Right, I don't really know these people. They're just people that I've met on Twitter and whatever, like just over time, and we became kind of homies online. Pause. That's kind of weird, but we were having this conversation. And they were kind of saying like, yeah, like I'm not really open about being a wrestling fan or whatever because it's kind of embarrassing. And I'm like, nah, bro, I've always been open with it. I post about it on Instagram. Like, look at me. I'm cool as hell, bro. I got a nice little mustache. Like, I ain't scared to be a wrestling fan, bro. But I'm like, wait a minute. Are people really embarrassed by being wrestling fans?
Yeah, I think so. For sure.
Why though, bro? It's
because how most of the world view it as a kid show, and it was something that we should have stuck back, during our childhood. And if we watch it as an adults, like you kind of being a kid. So I feel like most people hide it.
Check this out, bro. I know girls who watch people eat in cars. Like they just sit in the car and eat, and then rate the food they ate. You think I'm watching some shit like that? I don't no.
That's crazy.
I know girls who watch. What's them zoo shows where it's just a bunch of ghetto girls living in one crib and fighting every day. Bro, if you're going to watch that, if you're going to watch people line up and pop a balloon to talk to each other, like, bro, I will watch wrestling. I don't care. I'm open about it. I ain't embarrassed. I'm cool as hell. I'm nerdy, but I'm cool as hell. So if you're going to judge me for watching wrestling, then, hey, that's on you. I can still take your shorty, though.
I'll be watching them pop balloons and just be funny.
No! Wait,
Okay.
Cooley, you are the most
bro.
hotep man I know when you watching
funny,
them
bro.
pop balloons.
Y'all say stuff on this
funny,
podcast,
bro.
and it's like I don't even know y'all.
I just can't believe Cooley is watching people pop them damn balloons on them dating
It's
shows.
so funny, man. It's like
I ain't gonna lie. I watched the Woody one. I ain't gonna hold you.
No. See, I'm not watching
Woody
the
is
ignorant
hilarious.
ones. I'm not watching the ignorant ones.
Oh, that's the ones you gotta. If you're gonna watch one, at least watch the ignorant one.
It's a certain chick that do one and it's very mature. So, but it's funny. It's
he had to clean it up.
Did you say? Are we still talking about the balloon popping?
Yeah.
Yes. He said the mature one, the mature version of the balloon popping.
Popping. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send y'all her link, man, when in the group chat. But like,
I'm okay. So Daniel Bryanson, Bryan Danielson, whatever. Now that he is in AEW,
right?
What do we want to see? Like, what would be a dream? Like, okay, if we could put him in an extreme situation, who would he be? Who would he go against? Because right now he doesn't have any real ops in AEW. Like, he just got there.
Right.
Like, they're making up a thing, but
Yeah. I would like to see Bryan Danielson, aka Daniel Bryanson. That's such a funny mixture. I would like to see him versus retirement. Just get out the game.
He said
Brian.
retirement.
Just get out the game, dog. I love you. You are a legend, one of the greatest ever. But it's like, all right, we done saw you do the thing. Get out the game now, bro. Go sit on the bench.
I respect it. But me personally, I got to see one more Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland. Just for
that was great.
Just for the culture, just for the streets, because that match at All In was amazing, and I got to see that one more time. I got to see that just one more time give me a cage match. In a cage match, regular cage match. Yeah, I don't want to see no death match with Bryan Danielson. Yeah,
right. So if we really telling the truth, what I really want to see is Daniel Bryan, not Bryan Danielson. I want to see Daniel Bryan versus John Cena on this retirement tour. That's what I really want to see, but we know that's not going to happen. So, hey, AEW it is.
Anything is possible.
Because that was one of the greatest matches in WWE history. That's all you got? All right.
I'm sorry. The Dame Dash took me out. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really just waiting on this to wrap so I can go watch it.
Yo. Hey, and it wasn't on live. He wasn't on live, bro. He was recording that. So after his teeth popped out, he still uploaded it. He could have just edited that thing out, but he left it in there.
Publicity is good publicity, man.
Is that true though? Your teeth missing?
Because that's what I wouldn't do it. But hey, he's further in the game.
It's crazy, man.
He's further in the game, so he might know something I don't. I respect it, but that's tough.
Right. So let's get into some fan chatter. This comment that I got this week comes from our boy. It's just me, y'all. Hey, very creative name, bro.
It's just me, y'all.
And this is on our TikTok. He says, "Hey, Wrestling with the Homies podcast. If you could pick Shane McMahon's new theme for AEW, what would you choose?" Ooh. What would we choose? Picture this. Bryan Danielson is wrestling Jon Moxley in the main event of the next show, right? For the world title. The referee gets knocked down. We don't know what's going to happen. And out of nowhere, all we hear is, I get money. I get money.
Whoa.
I get money. I get money. And Shane McMahon just pops out doing the dance with the 50 Cent thing. Like, hey, why not? Why not? You wouldn't like that? No?
It'll be cool, but that's a check.
That is. Hey, Tony Khan be paying.
Check.
Tony Khan be paying for these songs, bro. He don't care. He be paying for these joints.
That's true.
What would you choose for a theme, bro?
What
it gotta have something to do with money.
Shane? It got to.
It can't do Here Comes the Money. That's WWE's. They own that, so it can't be that.
I would do Jim Jones balling.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
I'll do Jim Jones balling.
It's
not about money, but it's it's still
that'd
metaphor
be crazy.
for money.
No, but they got lifestyle. Yeah, I hear you.
That'd be fine.
They got to do that for MVP though. If MVP pop out, that's when they got to choose Jim Jones. Let's do A-Rap money. How about that? Like,
can you still find that song? That song got banned. It got banned. He had to take it down.
Oh, really?
Wait, for real?
Yeah, y'all didn't know about that?
No.
No, yeah, it was a whole thing. That was his song. Like, that was the song he was supposed to restart his new career with.
Oh, wow.
And it got banned?
And he took it down because they were saying it was offensive to that culture. But I get why. But it had like a 2-week run where everybody was doing the dance, and then it just disappeared.
That's crazy.
And then I looked it up, and it was he's like, I had to. I was getting so much backlash, I had to take it down.
That actually makes sense though when you think about it. That is kind of offensive for him to even like jump out the window with that. So I get it. So I guess we can't do that. Hey, in that case, just Young Thug and Rich Homie Qwan lifestyle. That'd be great.
Lifestyle.
That'd be great. Shane McMahon and Young Thug. How about it? But I appreciate you. It's just me, y'all, for that comment. And again, that's a great name, bro. A wonderful name. It's just me.
Where you
y'all.
get it from?
Right. How'd you think of that? The next comment I got is from Omar Brown, and he says, "Hey guys, the Fed is terrible. It's a kid's show now." Okay. First off, thank you for the comment. Second off, what?
Wait.
Anybody who's calling WWE the Fed, I automatically look at you kind of crazy because it's like, yo, WWE has not been World Wrestling Federation for at least 20 years. Why are we still doing that? Just call them WWE, bro. The Fed is not a good diss. It's like calling AEW the dub to diss them. Like, bro, just say AEW, man. Like, what are we doing? So
bro,
if you call AEW the Fed, I immediately like just dismiss you. But shout out to you. What was his name? Orlando Brown? Omar Brown. Shout out to you. But come on, bro. What are we doing?
Relax, bro. Like, you trying to sound too cool, bro. Like, this is
the
wrestling.
Fed is terrible.
Bro. Just don't watch it.
Right, bro. Just don't watch the shit. What we doing? What we doing? Wrestling. See, okay. Wrestling doesn't make me embarrassed at all. But some of these wrestling fans, hey, y'all be wilding a little bit. Y'all be having me embarrassed. But you know what? Deep down in my heart, I'm just like y'all. So it's all good. It's all good. We all kind of crazy. If you type anything on the internet, you are crazy. I be on the internet typing away. I be arguing with people. I be beefing on Twitter. I be on Instagram I be everywhere. I'm kind of crazy. And y'all kind of crazy just like me. That's why I love y'all. You feel me?
You ain't lying. I be seeing him everywhere, man. I'm like, is that Qwan? What is this man arguing with Griffith III on Twitter? I'm like, bro.
I be out here in these streets, baby. I'm a crazy person, man. I do this. I'm a troll, man. I'm a real troll. I was on the internet in 2005 on message boards as a 13-year-old trolling. I do this.
I do this.
I do it. Oh God. Remember Big Sean used to have new catchphrases? Oh, but hey, Big Sean got fake abs. Did you see that? We ain't even gonna get into that. That's a whole different episode, man. That's a whole different episode. Anyway, you got any final comments? Hey, man, this is what we do, bro. This is why the people like us. This is what we do.
Whoa.
Big Sean abs is fake. He got them sculpted Dr. Miami abs. I saw it. With my own eyes. What we doing? What we doing? You got any final comments before we get out of this chaotic ass episode?
Hey, man. Wow. I'm excited for this week for TNA Victory Road. Yes,
Cooley's a TNA fan now.
I got back into TNA, man. Yeah. See, I want the world to know, like, I left TNA a long time ago. I want to say probably 2009, 2010. I was done with it. But you know, it's been looking promising recently. So
hey, it's been looking beautiful. They got a dope young roster over there. Speedball doing his thing. The ABC doing their thing. AJ Francis, our boy, friend of the show, really the wrestling with the homie, because he the homie. He's doing his thing.
PCO
Joe Hendry, the hottest. Bro, everybody.
60 years old.
60 years old.
Joe Hendry.
60 years old doing his thing. Shout out to PCO. Hey, TNA, if you're not watching it, please tap in with TNA. But I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Wrestling with the Homies. Y'all know where to find us. Wrestling with the Homies on every platform. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Just search Wrestling with the Homies and I'm sure we'll pop up. And until next time, this is Wrestling with the Homies, your number one source for daily wrestling conversation. And we are out of here.